Hi, this is Anas and I would like to share with you my latest projects. I built this platform or content management system for a taxi company based on Canada called Chilliwack Taxi. Okay, so this platform will give them the ability to manage their employees, documents, also their financial data. So let's say for example I am the admin and I would like to see my dashboard. First of all, I'm going to log in. So as you can see here, I have the ability to see my profile, picture if I have one, my profile, my name, my first name, last name, and my role, also my email, and I have the ability to change my password if I want to. Also, I can log out from here. Okay, let's close this and see this section called drivers. So in here, I have all the drivers that are working in this company. I can search for them using their IDs. I can create new ones or delete. Also, I can see or update. The same thing for the directors and the dispatchers, because these three entities are the employees of this company. So they all have the same principles: add, delete, update. Okay. Here we have in this section the trips. The trips has this solid or this advanced search mode. I can click on here and search by the date, driver name, customer name, or simply by the job ID. I can see a trip by clicking on here, or deleting it by clicking on here. Also, I can update it by clicking on here. It has the pickup date, the pickup time, drop-off date, drop-off time, also the pickup address, drop-off address, and some other data. In here we have the reports. We have three kinds of reports: daily, weekly, and hourly reports. I can see the daily in here. To see a daily report, we have to pick the driver first. Let's say for example this one. Today it has no report, but I can look for another day. Also this one does have no data, but this one has. So in here you can see the daily reports, how much money he made, his pickup addresses, drop-off addresses, and all of the other data. We also can see this current month report or the past month report, but unfortunately this driver didn't work neither this current month or neither the past month. Okay, we can see the current year and the past year as well, and in here you can see the totals of each month. I can also download this report as a PDF if you want to keep it for some other purposes. Also here the last year report. Okay, we have the archives. So for example, if I deleted a driver accidentally, or dispatcher or director or anything accidentally, I can find this in here. I can find all the files, all the data, also the delete date, and I can get it back if I want to. Also we have in this section special shifts. These shifts are a special kind of shifts where the driver can work at night. We can see them as well and delete them, also update them, etc. This section called batches is very interesting. So this is like an ERP system where the company processes its financial data and generates Excel files using this application. So let's say for example in this batch, and by the way, each month has 3 batches because each batch is basically a 10 days duration. That's what a batch means. For example, let's say we want to see this batch that is under processing. I can open it and see. As you can see, these rows are simply envelopes, and each envelope is a bunch of other data as well. Let's for example open this envelope number 55 and see what it has. Yeah, it has in the account slip, it has 2 rows and taxi savers, post slips, summary. Yeah, so each envelope has its own little panel where we can input other data, and in total it will be shown in here. And if we for example made a mistake and the total that the application calculated is not the total that we calculated by ourselves, it will be shown in here. So it will be and also it will be precising where the error is, so you can see that again. We can download these reports from here as an Excel files if we want to. We can open it and see what it has. Yeah, so this data that we just saw, it will be presented in here in this Excel file. So this was the admin dashboard. We also have another interesting dashboard, that is the dispatcher dashboard. So the same as in the admin dashboard, also we have in here the driver list and the special shifts. But in here we have my special shifts, because the dispatchers are the ones that are responsible on entering these special shifts. So I have the ability to edit or modify the special shifts that I own, and not the ones that I don't own. So if I create a special shift, I have the right to edit it or delete it. But if I didn't create that special shift, for example this one, I have no right to delete it or modify it. Also we have, let me close this first, we have in here the account types. This kind of data will be shown in another section, but we can control it from here. We can add, delete and update. Authorization files. These files are necessary and very important for this company, and they have to be renewed each time they are expired. So they told me to build them this application that will remind them whenever a file is expired. And we can also see that file from here. So this is like a little preview of the file. We can see it in like more details in here. Yeah, we can also edit it or upload a new file from here, from this button. Yeah. So we have another dashboard another section that's called Rotations Manager, and this section has 4 entities: the vehicles, cities, and rotations types. For example, if we open the vehicles, we can add new vehicles in here, or we can see each vehicle's points, because they have a point system for each vehicle. We can see the cities that they have, add new ones, edit or delete. We have rotation types, or rotations in general. Let's say for example we want to see the rotations that are in this type. We will be able to see them by cars. Okay, let's pick for example this one. Yeah, so these are the rotations that were made by this van or this car, and in that exact rotation type. So they are filtered by the type and by the car. So this was the rotations manager. We can also see the pre-inspections files. Pre-inspections files are necessary for each car, so we can download them from here as PDF files, as you can see, or we can see them directly from here. We also have the ability to filter them by driver or by vehicle. So for example, these are the pre-inspections by driver. We can search for a driver, for example this one. I don't think it's, yeah, here we go. So we can open this driver and see the rotations or the slips that he has, but unfortunately this one has no slips. Okay, let's go back. Or we can filter them simply by vehicles. So let's say for example car 13. As you can see, as soon as I am writing, these options will be filtered out based on what I am typing. So because I typed car 3, it will be showing me these options that are related to what I'm typing. Okay, so these are the slips or the receipts for this car. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this was the dispatcher dashboard. We can see now the driver dashboard if we want. In the driver dashboard, we have the trips that we made. This is my proper trips. And we can also see the log sheets. So this is basically like the report that we saw before, except that this one is proper to me, not to any other driver. We also can see the rotations like before, and this one also is proper to me. And we can see the pre-inspections files that we made. We can create a new one from here if we want. So this one is the driver dashboard, and the dashboard of the director is the last one, and it's a very basic dashboard. It doesn't have a lot of options. So we can see some weekly reports in here, or we can create comments about something that we did like or didn't like, so the others can see it. So basically, yeah, this is it. This is the directional dashboard. It doesn't have a lot of options. So yeah, was my taxi office. It's a content management system for a taxi company that I built using Laravel and VueJs, and you can notice it is a single page application. I can navigate between sections and tabs without refreshing the page, because it was built using a JavaScript framework which is called VueJs.
Hopefully you guys like this, and this is my LinkedIn account if you want to contact me, or on here on my personal website there is a section called contact. You can write here your message and I will read it. Also you can see other projects that I built in here in this portfolio section. This is also my GitHub account. You can see other projects that I built in here. And yeah, I hope you like it, guys. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.